The light skin one. Notesdagawd.
Get down. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Notesdagawd, aka top server of the world, aka Mr. Happy Birthday, aka, I'm talking about. We back with another video. You dig what I'm saying? It's another Joinski. Ray just lost everything over some slurs or some gestures or something they did racist or out of pocket. Cancel culture is at its all-time high. So all I'm saying is, you gotta watch what you say and you do on the internet, guys. You have a huge following. You dig what I'm saying? You know they got the boys, like, they ready to chop at y'all mofos. You dig? But we ain't gonna waste no more tizzle on the clizzle. We gonna get right to the video. So, without further ado, let's get right to it. Alright, guys, we're gonna jump right into it. Ray done lost everything. Video by P. Meezy, you dig? We're gonna see what P. Meezy done cooked up. We're gonna see everything that he lost or what they talking about. So, here we go!
Open my eyes. You.
Like me, fucking life.
I'm Rakai. I am a monkey.
Hey, yo,
Oh my god.
Wait, we can't just jump straight into it like that. Are y'all serious right now? Are we serious right now?
Wait, buddy, go broke. Chad, we lost like 10 brand deal. Chad, W manager, but we need some PR training, bro. We getting some PR training tonight. We lost like 10 brand deal.
Them chickens, man. Them chickens gonna come home to roost. The Clover Boys, a group started by Kai Cenat, featuring his childhood friends Talil, Dez, and Punga, streamer Reggie, and
Did they just say they lost 10 brand deals?
Sheesh.
Boom shakalaka!
I had to hit every single one of that's crazy work, bro. 10 brand deals?
other content creators and friends that he found on the internet, Rakai and Ray, oh, and definitely don't forget about Tota, just embarked on their new journey. They bought a content house in Atlanta, Georgia, and their first video is off to smashing success, marking the beginning of what will ultimately become basically the next A&D. I can go ahead and stamp that because I do really feel confident about the work that's being done over there. Not necessarily because I know those guys and who's behind the scenes, but just because this is a very entertaining group. This group can be very raw and this group can be very edgy. And while that is an appeal to the group, it's partially the reason why they've gained over 500,000 views on their first video. It can also be their downfall. And right now it's seeming like Ray and Rakai's unhinged behavior has finally caught up to them. And it can also be not just detrimental to them, but the entirety of the group. Now, for what it's worth, Ray and Rakai have always been very edgy, always been very boundary pushing and tiptoe lining and, you know, just edgy, doing weird stuff that people would say is really bannable. It also doesn't help the fact that Rakai is 16, which is like a protected class on YouTube. So interacting with him in a certain way and having him do these things puts a different level of spotlight on them. Now, this isn't some hidden secret or anything like this. The community knows. Hell, even Kai Cenat himself has given them warnings about the path that they're going down and how it can be detrimental to their careers.
It ain't even really Ray for real. Like, Ray be thinking him, but he still do. Like, Rakai dumbass just do. But Ray gonna think before he do. It's like Ray, it's like if Rakai jump over a bridge, Ray jumping over the bridge. Like, what the
But wait, isn't Ray older than Rakai? Like, I get it from a different country and they, you know what I'm saying? I really don't know the whole persona about not knowing English and all that. Like, I get it, it's good clips, good content. But isn't Ray older than Rakai? He should not be influencing, Rakai should not be influencing Ray. Like, I'm entirely confused about that situation. But if that's the case, bro, if Ray keep getting influenced by Rakai, shoot, your career, my guy?
Fatality.
From the Riznahi?
you got going on? Like, Ray don't have a brain for himself. So we gotta make sure that these is good, bro. Rakai, he really the one that's like leading. Like, He's doing dumb and not thinking. Ray is thinking behind what he's doing, but also knowing that he gotta show like he like that. You feel me? Rakai leading down a path where something is gonna happen, and you feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. Say what? Ray usually thinks.
Now you're probably thinking, how can Rakai, somebody who was younger than Ray, make Ray's actions be brought down to Rakai's level? Hell, it could be the money, it could be the fame, the fortune that Rakai is getting, the recognition, or whatever the case may be. But you know, sometimes when you're in the backseat of the car with your younger sibling and they've got their finger hovering right next to you, or they're flicking you, or whatever the case may be, it's easy to say, hey, take the high road. But sometimes you gotta stoop down to that person's level. And even Ray can acknowledge that he stooped down to the level.
Here's the thing is, I know that Ray, they influence each other in bad ways.
Nah, definitely in bad ways. Definitely.
Hey, Ray, the worst thing is you're 19.
You're 19,
Nah, it's bad though, I'm gonna lie.
Gang, I just said that. I literally just said that. Like, come on, real quick. If he's 19 years old, Rakai is 16, and Ray, you just came into it, I know that you have some kind of common sense, my guy, to be like,
He knows it's bad.
It's crazy.
Ray got the mind.
You got me. I was like here,
No, gang, you was here.
Like, you got me turning down, but you putting me down, bro. I was like, I was about to get mature. You got me putting me down. Like, I'm 17 right now.
am I tripping? But why they keep? You dig what I'm saying? Like, why do they keep taking? Is he banned or something? Why they keep blurting his face out? I'm gonna figure that out later on, guys.
Now, one would think with the AMP, Casanat, Clover Boy metaverse growing to a different stratosphere, people would think that people would be able to, you know, put aside their childish ways and, you know, grow up a little bit. There's so many public eyes on them, so much scrutiny, so many opportunities that, honestly, if they did something wrong in the public eye, they could get just clapped off the face of the earth for.
Boom shakalaka!
The fingertips of them, based off of what they did on Halloween, it seems as though they did not care.
How about you?
No,
that was Rakai's Halloween costume. Now, I think that there is about 45 things wrong with this specific video. And I think that this opens up a bunch of nasty commentary about him and quote unquote zesty behaviors that the community has put onto him, saying that he's being influenced and yada, 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 blase, blase, blase. But that's not what I'm here to address. One of the biggest conversations that came out of this was Rakai doing whiteface. He's dressed as one of the sisters from White Chicks, you know, the character that Marlon and Shawn Wayans put on in order to get that movie off. That's who the costume is. And there was a whole bunch of conversations about black people and whiteface, white people and blackface, blah, 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 blah. But the fuel to the fire of the racial conversations was ignited. That's the main thing to take away from this. And that conversation went much, much deeper. I talk about it on my Patreon / my YouTube memberships, which just launched, about how people thought that all this was racist. But just know that a lot of people put fuel in the fire of the race-based conversations. Go check out that video over there if you want to find out some more. Because they were already into these race-based games, when Ray came downstairs to talk to Rakai in the new Clover house, they kind of just doubled and tripled down into the race play. Oh, that's so weird to say.
Say I'm fucking racist, came open my eyes, fuck you.
Fucking like me, fucking like.
Can't do what? That. Can't do that. You can't do that either.
What?
You cannot do that.
I'm Rakai. I am a monkey.
Hey, yo.
What?
You really can't do that. Yeah, that's not, you can't. Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you see, the WL community.
So you mean to tell me, I had to get my shit together. You mean to tell me that these two mofos, I'm trying to stop cussing. These two mofos really went in front of thousands of people and did some racist gestures, some racist slurs, talking about, I'm not even going to reiterate it because I ain't trying to get cancer. But what? Like, what?
Fatality.
That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's insane. Like, that's nasty work. What y'all just did is nasty work, bro.
/ these streamers on this side of the internet aren't unfamiliar with racist jokes. This community loves to play the race card and be racist in its endeavors, but ultimately that's when not a lot of people were looking at them. Maybe from a viewership perspective, but I'm talking about from a big brand perspective. And trust me, there are levels to this, because just this Halloween there were other people getting off their racist costumes. I saw some Nazi costumes. I saw some other... This Halloween was pretty nasty. But this is a different situation. These are two people with massive brand deals. And they have a lot of people tied to their names. You would think that they would be able to learn, but even Kai Cenat's assistant Bree, who's probably been through these conversations with them time and time again, has just come to the realization that, yo, we can't do anything about these guys. They're cooked.
Fuck your life, bitch. Say I'm fucking racist. Can't open my eyes. Fuck.
This is crazy.
I'm Rikai.
Hey, yo,
There's no helping them, bro.
What?
The backlash for this was the same backlash that you're probably typing in this comment section as I report the rest of this video. People thought this was racist, insensitive, disgusting, all that stuff. And more importantly, the brands that were attached to them instantly pulled out. I think they said they lost 3, 4, 5 brand deals or whatever the case.
I'm joking, bro. Whatever I say, I don't condone that, bro. Feel me? Bro, by the way, bro, I do a list. Like when we can do this and do this, yo, bro, you know there's like 2 sponsored cook on me.
Of course they did. If I was a brand sponsor, I would have cooked y'all too. I would have kicked y'all to the car. I would have said, nah, it's time for you to go. You know what we call mofos like y'all? You are an idiot. Like, your career,
Fatality.
it's over. It's gonna be a long time before you boys come back from that, because that is insane, bro.
Like there's some shit supposed to drop today. There's like 3 company cancel it. Chat, no PR's cook, no cap. We got no PR. We fucking cook. It's over for us. We about to go broke. Chat, we lost like 10 brand deal.
And deservedly so. Like, you're not automatically guaranteed to get anything on the internet.
Honestly, on God, on some real shit, real quick. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and they even start gaining everything. Like, they're really about to lose everything. But that being said, I'm just a reaction streamer guy. What do I know? But I'm just saying, y'all need some unks, some old heads, some ox, some guidance in y'all life before y'all lose every damn thing.
It was just a silly and immature mistake. And it's not just their brand deals that they lost, but a lot of people started questioning them. Their PR got cooked. And I'm glad that they are learning this lesson the hard way, because, you know, when Kai told them, it just didn't resonate. And now that they have to sit in the face of this, it's good that other people are verifying the fact that, hey, you kind of deserve to be cooked, gang. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But I do got all night. Bro, you know
Agent,
my PR's
my bad.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to Agent. I lost for a second. You was the first mofo out of the AMP. I'm not even gonna lie that I was watching as far as gaming wise. So shout out to Agent. My bad. I didn't mean to forget about your boy.
Yeah. Oh, you know the clip? Yeah. Like, we can do this. Yeah. Bro, I got like three sponsors I canceled.
Say swear.
Swear.
Yeah, you kind of deserve it.
Damn, I deserve it.
I asked chat what I should get you, and niggas said a PR team.
Nah, I do need that PR team.
And then to double down in the situation, Rakai and Ray did a Walmart prank, which led Ray to getting his YouTube channel.
Before we get off of that, shout out to Agent saying he need a PR team. We're gonna drop a little oral. Great advice for my man Agent. Definitely need a PR team, and I'm not talking about sooner or later. I'm talking about ASAP Rocky. You know what I'm talking about?
Banned from the platform. And the reason why he even got that ban is because Rakai is what's considered to be a protected class on YouTube. He's a minor. So the stuff that they do on their platforms, the Clover Boys or anybody next to Rakai, hell, even Rakai himself, is just looked at with a different level of light. Now, it doesn't help that in these situations, nobody is taking this seriously. And in fact, YouTube would probably see it as they're being antagonized when Ray goes on social media and attempts to lie about the situation. It also doesn't help that in their explanation of what happened, that they are playing around in the situation. Like, guys, just try to take it seriously.
You know how many brand I lost?
No, gang, that ass, gang. Like, bro, that's not because of me, my nigga.
Yeah.
Why did they keep blurring out Rakai? Hold on, real quick, y'all. I'm gonna do some research real fast. We try to figure it out. All right, we gonna get right to it. My fault, y'all. But,
Yes, you are the reason why you're PR.
I tell them this is cause your eye like itchy. Like tell them when you do this,
right, like,
that's what I'm saying. Your eye
itchy as fuck.
When I do this, it's Mickey Mouse.
It's
Look,
Mickey Mouse.
look. It's a Mickey Mouse.
You feel me? So he not.
That's what I'm saying. We're not trying to do that racist shit.
I guess my eyes itch, y'all. Hold up. My eyes itch. Oh, I want to get like Mickey Mouse or Dumbo. You should have just said Dumbo. Bro, y'all are the most cooked, bro. Man, one more time for the one more time. You are an idiot. Y'all are cooked, bro. Y'all really cooked.
Yeah, not on racist shit, nigga.
Yeah. Let's tell those PR lady, bro.
Yeah,
Now, to shoot Ray and Rakai some bail here, they've grown to the heights that they have, which is very impressive at a very young age, very fast, while still having, for what it's worth, a not PR-friendly background. When doing research for this video, their PR should have been cooked. I don't know if you remember, but there was a situation in which Ray and Rakai went to a Walmart and faked like they were a part of some sort of charity to grab donations.
I actually just researched that, y'all, and I seen that in that video, in that clip, it was they were going around Walmart. Y'all can look it up in the clip. I seen it. They spoke upon it, but I did see that clip like a few weeks ago. They was going around Walmart asking for charity for something because Rakai was 16 and they took money from somebody and they got clipped. YouTube didn't think that was right. You know what I mean? He'll explain it more, but that was one of the dumbest thing I've seen. It's like basically you lying, talking about taking for charity, even though they gave the money back. It was dumb. It was a stupid idea. But anyway, he's gonna talk about it right here.
From the people that were either customers or employees at this specific Walmart.
Yo, want to donate to a charity? For Mr. Beast? No. Donate to charity. For Clover. Yeah. How much? $2. I got one, like you got one.
Oh, okay. I get it now. They abandoned Rakai because he's not supposed to be on Ray's YouTube channel. So because you're not supposed to be on YouTube channel because 16 and he's doing stuff that's underage, this is why. Mozzie, wait, what just happened, Mozzie? Hold up. I just see Mozzie grab his head. Hold up.
I got one, like you got one. You feel me?
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Y'all deserve to get cooked, man. Y'all really need PR guidance, old heads. Y'all need.
Here you go, bro.
That's it. Hey, thank you, bro.
Unless like y'all have tap or something. I don't know what y'all.
Nah, he got Zell. I got Zell. I'm a type A.
Yeah, he type it.
I got Zell.
Yeah. So yeah, how much you gonna send?
Yo, 64 more.
I don't know how much have
like,
y'all
it depends.
done?
Like if you
depends if you were
a good person. You're a good person. 100. Feel me? 100.
guys,
1K.
come on.
Girl, what do you do? You be getting paid. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Ooh, okay.
You be getting paid. But yeah, you could donate like a little $50. What you gonna do?
Look at them. Oh my God.
$50. Come on, y'all.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. You're wonderful, okay? God bless you.
At the end of the excursion, they managed to panhandle and solicit for $88. Not a grand amount of money, but the way that they went about doing it is obviously not good. Now, they did end up getting trespassed from this specific Walmart, which kudos to them.
Can't go around soliciting people for money.
Their problem is that you guys were going up to customers and asking them for money, and there's a sign on the door that says no soliciting.
You kind of can't do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, all you guys aren't welcome. Okay? You come back and go to jail. Never.
For what?
Follow.
Whoa.
Have a good day.
Never come back?
Now, I shouldn't have to explain why you can't do that. And it seems as though Ray and Rakai don't understand what type of pull or magnitude they have. With this most recent NASCAR deal that a couple of streamers got, there was a big money tied to this, $100,000. But do you think that Ray cared in this situation? Do you think that he really took into consideration how big of a deal this was? No. And the way that he went about handling it was very, very unprofessional.
You know who they are. You've seen them before. You've definitely seen Tim and Tatman.
Am I slow or am I retarded or am I got autism?
Bro, your manager gonna have to text you again. That's it.
That's
it. Like,
Wait,
no, for real. Like, he gonna have to text you again.
Damn, so we can't do the sponsor no more?
Yeah.
We can't do a sponsor no more? No.
Wait, you wanna do a...
No! No! No!
Yo, is your...
We can't do a sponsor, but no! I want to play the game so bad!
No! I don't know. I
like
these wheels a lot. But you can't be turning hard left, hard right. Be trying to...
Come on, bro. Now, Ray even lost his Adidas deal.
$100 grand. You know what? Wow. Ray says he lost his Adidas sponsorship along with your age, but doesn't care at all. What?
With your age, but apparently didn't care about that either. Now, he's not the only one who is subject to doing crazy things on live stream. Rakai is also somebody who is, let's say, very, very controversial in the space.
How you doing, Ma? Hey. Yeah, so today, you know, it is the third day of the Mafia-thon. And I caught Rakai not going to class at all. He skipped out on everything.
Okay, so you are free.
But Mom, listen, Mom.
Wait, be quiet. What you say?
You are free to discipline him as however you feel you
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna trap him in that classroom and he's gonna learn over and over.
And trust me, there's more. You get the gist. People have been disciplining them, talking to them, you know, saying that they should tighten up, but it's just not sticking and landing. I do want to make an attempt and give a message to Rakai and Ray. As somebody who is there from the early onsets of AMP, you can kind of tell when something is going to be bigger and big. You kind of got that feeling. And honestly, I can say that the Clover Boys have something very, very special. One, you guys are very entertaining, very funny, hilarious, all this other stuff. You bring the shock value, the lovability factor. You bring all of that to the table. And two, you bring the edginess and the tiptoeiness. But with that great power comes great responsibility. You've also got a leg up in the game. A lot of these content creators weren't adjacent to the biggest stars when they were coming up. They were kind of just getting it out the mud. And biggest names like Adidas, like NASCAR, whoever is out there wants to get a piece of you guys. But not if you don't respect the space and take advantage of it in a bad way. I think another thing that needs to be taken into consideration is that you're not just responsible for yourself and your name, you're responsible for others. I know your mom has probably told you that before. Every time you walk out the door, your name is your name and it carries the weight of all your ancestors, boom shakalaka, etc., etc. But not only are you representing your family in this regard, you're representing your extended social media content creation family. You guys are the biggest names in the Clover House, full stop. And you are going to be a representation of the Clover House, full stop. It'd be different if you guys were on the lower end of the spectrum or whatever the case may be, but you're not. You're at the top. So when people look to go in to sponsor the Clover House or do anything Clover Boys related, it starts and stops with you guys. And you are an extension of Kai Cenat. So although he may be able to do things that, you know, escape this, you guys can potentially usher in new consequences for Kai Cenat based off of your actions. Now, I know, I just laid down a lot of burden and responsibility on two teenagers, but this is a bigger game than what it's ever been. And I think that you guys can have a long career in content creation. Hell, even Kai Cenat said not too long ago that Rakai was going to be the biggest thing smoking in content. But just because you're going to be the biggest thing smoking doesn't mean you want to flame out right now. And there are certain boundaries that are being pushed, certain things that are happening, a lack of seriousness that is happening in the space right now with you guys that puts you on the path of flaming out soon. I want to see more content, but that means I have to be able to see you more. Don't get yourself banned off these platforms by being knuckleheads, guys. Let's get on the straight and narrow just a little bit better.
Say
all right, Mazzy, bro. You sound it was a very, very interesting video, crazy video. Again, I just want to say, like, my whole thing, my whole edge when I'm doing my reaction videos and stuff is like I like to talk about things that's viral. I like to talk about things that's what's going on now, but I'm not a big up person of, like, you know, shooting a nigga in his foot or talking about negativity or like spreading negativity. All I'm gonna say positivity, like just from talking from, you know what I mean, looking at right now, I'm in older, I'm in unk status, aka ox status, you know what I'm saying? I'm your big homie, your big brother, you know, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to, you know, put the title on it. All I'm gonna say is, keep it very short, y'all need to really sit back and be blessed and fortunate of what y'all have. Once you sit back and acknowledge and be blessed and grateful of what you have, then your mental is going to start being a little more clear, and you're going to start acting accordingly and be very strategic and smart on how you move. Because right now, you're living in a moment, you're doing stuff, you're just trying to keep the numbers going, you're trying to go viral, you're just trying to keep putting clips out there, putting content out there that's going to have reactions from people, but you're not thinking about the long term. Trust me, you're not going to be young forever. And a lot of stuff that you're doing while you're younger is going to slowly start creeping up on you. You dig what I'm saying as you get older. But I ain't gonna keep yapping off. That's just my advice, guys. We just gotta do better. I love y'all content. I've always been a fan of everybody because this is why I'm doing it now. Duh. But more videos coming, more clips coming. I got gaming coming. Like I said, I'm doing everything, you know what I'm saying, now on my computer, my PC, when I was working on my phone and my laptop and everything. Everything off the computer and the PC. You dig? So if y'all want to see me do certain videos, leave a comment or hit a brother in the email. But I got more stuff I'm dropping every single day. I got my Sports Center Compass and Nose P. Smith coming back too. You dig what I'm saying? But till next time, guys, holla at a player.
The light skin one. Notes to God.